Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm Finn crosses out, but everyone calls me Finn. And today will be the return of our blank Viborn raids. And for this episode, we will be using Dracos. Now, the way I have this set up is that I made sure that the Dracos were attached to the photon cabin in some way, while it's being heavily protected up front. And I feel like this is the best synergy ever. And call me out if I'm wrong. I used to think that Blight used to be the best thing for flame weapons like Dracos, Firebugs, and Remedies, but over time, I found out that it's better to have a much more consistent damage buff. And I'm so happy that they've made the change to allow Photon to allow every single weapon to deal more damage to heated up targets. So this is literally the best synergy to have now. I could have went a Titlin for the extra heat up, but Grizzly for overall damage protection. You see how fast that car went? Oh, and the really neat thing is that, I'm not sure if it'll happen, but if you look down, you can ram into them and get the full perk. And you can just walk normally and get this too, which is absolutely insane to me. Yep, I got it back. Yep. So that's like, what, 65% extra damage per Draco if this happens? And not to mention, it really got a lot of ram damage resistance. So, if you do end up ramming for a while, then these things are gonna stay on there. And since this is a mech, you might have to aim above the cabin a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah, because, like, I'm aiming at it right now. But, well, I thought it was mainly hitting the ground below it. But, I mean, just to be safe, just aim slightly above the cabin, because yeah, the way it looks right now, yeah. If you're new to this, or if you're returning to this series after so long, I usually do normal and hard raids, and with the builds I make here, I go all out. So rarity limitations are out the window. And before we get into it, let me show you how I've made it. Okay, medium raid. I haven't done this one in a really long time, so I don't know how this is going to go. But you can always appreciate the scenery of certain maps like this, for example. And there's a desert map that also looks nice. Oh yeah, not to mention I'm also heat support while using Dracos, so if a enemy needs to be taken out quick, then this build is great for it. Someone's using Artemises, so that's great. I am somehow damaging him throughout the Aegis shield. That is strange. These things got some range. Not that much, but you don't always have to fight close up and personal. Why did I decide to make it on a mech though? No idea. No idea. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to be different every time. How would you make a Draco build? And would you use it for raids? So far, I'm enjoying it. Oh my god, that was a lot of ram damage. Yo! Okay, now I'm wondering if the Draco damage perk applies to the ramming damage it does. I need to test that later. Now, I will say that Blight will allow me to shoot Dracos farther. I just thought about the overall passiveness of the perk with the photon. I think you do have to lead your shot with the Draco though, which I found strange, but it makes sense, I guess. Whoa! Golly! That is crazy, dude. Oh my god. Wait. That takes out my Draco? Oh my god. Okay. That's cool. I only have one Draco now. So, that just tells me next raid, I need to be more careful. Try not to ram people. But it's all good though. Okay, so I got 50 more seconds to be invisible for. If there's only a way to recover any reserve, like that would be nice. I do have a rune on here though. Okay, cool. I see most people use the Yeti and wow. Don't even consider manually deactivating it, they just shoot straight away. Like, I don't know how y'all could just be so willing to wait over 20 seconds for the thing to cool off. Like, is that normal? Okay, this is one of my favorite raids to do. Wonderful. Yeah, see, I don't mind waiting a couple of seconds for me to become visible again and then attack. Because you see, I got my Yeti module back compared if someone just attacked straight away, they would have had to wait like 3 or 4 times longer. Like, this is good. This is good. I don't think it's been a full minute yet, and I'm already doing 10k so far. I don't expect my damage output to continuously be like that though. Like, sometimes I would have to fall back if things go wrong. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's crazy. Yeah, you guys didn't see that. I didn't even think I hit a generator or anything. He just blew up and I lost everything. Oh well, lesson learned. Hopefully I don't have to use a repair kit. Oh, he's also running Photon. Okay, nice. Dang, that thing explodes when it does? Oh, that's crazy work, man. Only 1 second. What? Wow. Okay, twice in a row in less than 3 minutes is crazy. But I promise you guys though, the Dracos are mounted onto the photon cabin. I just don't know what's going on, man. That is crazy though. But the idea of having a flamethrower mech is awesome. Like, I could not pass up this opportunity. Put the lights on too, it looks even better. And the photon actually has its own headlight, which is even better. But no, really though, how would you make a Draco build for raids? I'm curious. Okay, I gotta remind myself not to be too aggressive. Okay. Yep. That's tough. Oh yeah. Another thing. If you use the driver legs and then go stealth, it will not take you out of stealth. But if you go stealth and then use the driver legs, it'll take you out of it. So try your best not to do that. And see what I was talking about earlier? Now I have to wait longer to... Whoa! Okay, yeah. I low-key forgot that the hurricanes belonged to the scavengers. Wow. Okay, well. Okay, whoa. Okay, that was a love tap and I still got 35% extra damage. That's crazy, dude. Okay, yeah, boss time. Time to be a major support. Oh, the Inquisitor guy's already supporting. Okay, that's fun. I can shoot for a really long time since I got 2 Aquilos, which is insane. Oh my god. Okay, that was wild. Okay, so despite me being reckless in the last raid, I had a lot of fun, and I truly believe that any sort of support is viable in raids, whether it be heat or cryo. But specifically heat though, in my personal opinion, because I don't think cryo is really that viable. But that's not what the video is about. I just thought about mentioning that because it's all about support and just being there. Now, the Dracos always didn't have this perk where if you collided with the enemy, you deal more damage. I think they had something else, or they just didn't have a perk at all. But ever since they came out with this perk for it, it has become so much better. Oh yeah, I need to test that. Okay, so pretty much there's only two vehicles I can test this out on. This one right here, and then that one right there. Okay, cool. What's the max amount of ram damage I can do? Okay, well that was lame. Okay, hold on. I just made a test dummy for the experiment. Okay. Okay, it might need to be on legs. Okay, there we go. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that'll work. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, now quickly. Okay, hold on. So, I might... Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so that's... But then it gets stuck. I don't know how to test this out, but I'm not gonna waste any more of you guys' time. Let me know if you think that the Draco's perk actually affects its ram damage as well. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and tell me how you feel about Dracos, and feel free to comment below which legendary weapon you want me to do next. And until then, I will see you in the wastelands.